circulation, the circulatory system of our body has two components. There's the heart, and then there's sort of the distribution system, which are the vessels and the veins and things like that. What is poor circulation in that system?
The way I like to put it is, if you take veins, arteries, they're there to actually pump the blood through to the extremities.
Right.
It's almost comparing it to an old hose pipe.
Okay.
You take a hose pipe that actually starts becoming not elastic.
Right.
It starts twisting. You unroll it, it starts twisting, it gets flattened.
Right.
And you try and water your garden.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to the point where it struggles.
Yes, yes.
Until eventually it breaks a hole and the water starts spraying out.
Yes.
It's about those veins and arteries that's the circulatory system. That's about blood flow.
Right.
So poor circulation would be the blood not being able to flow correctly through the actual vessels.
Okay, okay. What are some other issues that are part of poor circulation?
It would be pins and needles, cold hands, the touch is a sign that blood is not circulating correctly.
Okay.
Your next sign would be almost spider veins.
Okay.
In other words, on your legs,
yes.
Varicose veins,
yes.
where the actual vein starts twisting,
okay.
Becoming almost flaccid, like an elastic band that's old.
Right.
It starts twisting and the blood can't flow through it, and it starts swelling, it starts pooling.
Okay.
And that would be a varicose vein.
And then you can start to see them.
Then you start seeing it.
Okay.
And then obviously more serious symptoms would be your deep vein thrombosis, thicker type clots and so forth.
Okay.
But those are signs: cold hands and feet,
yes.
pins and needles.
And what are let's take it a step further. You mentioned clotting from a deep vein thrombosis. Ultimately, your risk factors then increase to things like stroke and brain damage.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
And this is where circulation it's actually paramount. I think in the old days, one sort of never looked at problems like that. It was about cholesterol, blood pressure. It was related to heart, and that was all. But now we're starting to see other sides of it. Diabetic leg ulcers and other type symptoms.
Okay.
And I think it's about waking up in the morning, battling to actually stand on your feet because they're sore.
Yes, yes.
Because the blood's not flowing to your feet.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's circulatory problems.
Okay. What are some other fundamental issues that are linked to poor circulation?
Sure. It's almost every ailment known to man.
Okay.
It's about tiredness, fatigue. It's about not getting nutrients to where they need to go.
Right.
It's your transport system.
Okay.
It's about getting carbon dioxide out through the blood. In other words, as you breathe, you're getting oxygen in. It needs to flow through to the body and all the organs. And then your blood has to actually pick up all your carbon dioxide and so forth and eliminate it and get it through to your lungs and so forth.
Okay.
So it's almost everything linked to that.
Right.
Which is almost, it's fundamental for our well-being, to get it's our transport system. Get the nutrients to where they need to go and get the bad toxins out of the body to where they should be eliminated.
Okay.
So
we need to have the circulation to get the good nutrients to the right areas. But of course, if we don't give ourselves the good nutrients to start by what we eat, they're never going to get there.
No.
How does what we eat impact our circulation?
Sure. It's probably 99% of the cause is our dietary side. Let's say 95% of the cause. It's about eating nutrient-rich foods. It's about greenness. It's about goodness. It's about nature-made, not man-made.
Okay.
So if you eat a fruit, eat it. Don't go and drink a juice. In other words,
like a processed juice that you buy in a shop.
It's not about, if you're going to have a herbal tea, have honey with it. It's about making better choices.
Yes, yes.
And it's also about eating foods that improve circulation as well.
Okay.
So you get the nutrients in, but also have foods like cayenne pepper.
Okay.
It's about chilies in a mild form if you can handle chilies because of circulatory. Ginger, warming, circulatory. It's about foods that are warming, spicy, flavoursome, and that improves circulation. It moves the blood.
Right. Tell us, what are foods that we should be particularly avoiding if we find that we do suffer from circulation issues?
Sure. Anything that's sugary.
Okay.
So in other words, processed, simplex carbohydrates.
Right.
So it's about, in a nutshell, chocolate, sweets, cakes, ice cream, biscuits,
all
the good things. It's about keeping those reduced because they basically up your uric acid levels, which deplete your body of minerals, deplete your body of vitamins.
Yes.
And what they deplete the most is collagen.
Okay.
And
okay.
collagen is how we held together.
Yes.
It's
yes.
about elasticity. It's about our skin. It's about our bones, our joints.
Absolutely.
It's about elasticity, and it's all about elasticity. If your vein, capillary, or artery is elastic,
Yes.
and it can actually move, collagen is number one.
Okay.
And what depletes it? Sugar.
In our Real Health Medicine cabinet, again, we've got Circuwell. Just let's understand it a little bit more in terms of what it does, how it functions within the body system.
All right. It contains a bioflavonoid called rutin,
Okay.
and it's normally what's lacking. It's the very building block that makes everything elastic.
Okay. Okay.
So what you'll find with Circuwell is that you would take it daily. Normally it takes about 3 months to have around about a 20-30% reduction.
Okay.
And you'll find that the aches and pains start dissipating
Right.
and reducing.
Okay.
So it's not something where you take it today and it fixes the symptom today.
Yes,
It gradually repairs because it's
Okay.
taken your whole life
To degenerate.
to degenerate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it will take approximately, for every 10 years, it takes a year to reverse it. It's one of your lifestyle products
Yes.
that puts back the actual elasticity of the vein,
Okay.
improves circulation. It's
Yes.
got vitamin B3, niacin, which helps to actually flush and get the blood flowing again.
Right.
The rutin's for the peristaltic movement, and it has your warming herbs, your circulatory improvement herbs. But it's been on the market, trialed for around about 15 years. And now it's being commercialized, so it works exceptionally well. And results are unbelievable. Another thing that has been used, funny enough, with bad circulation, is lack of oxygen can cause memory problems,
Right.
and it can amplify Alzheimer's,
Okay.
and anything to do with memory and concentration.
Yes.
And you'll find it works very quickly for that in
Okay.
terms of oxygenation.
Right.
And you're able to become a bit more short-term and long-term memory, able to actually improve on that.
And where is the product available?
All pharmacies
Okay.
and all health stores and certain health practitioners as well, countrywide.
Brilliant. Super. Vincent, thank you so much.
Thank
It was
you.
interesting to chat to you once again.
Thank you, Michael.